Yeah, you don't have to, but if you see somebody coming up fast and you don't
Or
think
if
you
you
can hold
accidentally do
them,
something to somebody, just get on there and call it out, or and let them know that you're gonna slow up for them, or
Yep. Hey,
We got
what's up,
another
y'all?
person
It's
joining.
just Carl here. We're getting ready to start off NTRL Racing League. Race number 2, 1 hour endurance at Atlanta. Stream is live, gentlemen.
why can I not? Okay, I kicked him out. All right, cool.
Tire check, tire check, tire check.
You
Don't
gonna
Good luck,
start.
have fun.
join?
Don't start yet. I'm on my way.
All right.
Hi, Carl.
and Navy
Hey, Ryder.
Tiger racing for the win.
Okay, Liam.
Close lobby. Better reduce. Join lag. What? Okay.
Say what?
It's not. I forgot to. I forgot it was open.
Oh, you want me to start a different one for you? My internet's squared away now.
Ooh,
Are you sure?
Yeah, positive.
We just did the qualifier. I mean,
Okay, well, as long as you got it locked in, it's all good. I just don't want
Goose,
random
I
people
thought you
joining
was
mid-race.
yeah.
Goose.
I
I thought you
mean,
was in here.
It's all good, man. I'm on my
Did
way.
he just
uh,
say that?
yeah, in the chat lobby, the little in the
Yeah,
game.
yeah, in the game. Yeah, that's what I meant. I thought you
The
was in here,
lights.
Goose.
He left the
Oh,
chat.
he
He
left.
left
He
our
did. Yeah,
chat.
that's right.
All right, I'm in.
Whatever.
All
I know he
right.
can still hear us, so I'll fuck with him.
So
Dude,
y'all pretty much know what to do. You know the drill. You know who you're chasing. You know what's required. Do you have enough cojones? John, you will learn real quick.
all right, Wes, I'm going to shoot you a,
It's gonna
private
be
party
fun.
invite. Good luck. Have fun,
All right.
gentlemen.
Ooh. Oh, wait. This is gonna get interesting, y'all.
It's gonna be fun, fellas.
Jaja and Jorge. I didn't realize how close they were.
Oh wow. Oh
Nice.
snap. You're right.
All right, wait on my co-host to get in here, and we'll go ahead and announce this race once he's here. Gannicus. I'm talking to myself on mute. He's going to have to line up the grid. Give us just a minute, y'all. Get this squared away. It was a late start due to Halloween. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So Navy Tiger's going to get the leaderboard squared away here. What's up, Sydney? How you doing, brother? Thanks for coming by, man. We'll get this going here in a second. We're a little late tonight due to Halloween, but family first, right? We've got a good-sized roster tonight. So, unfortunately, illegitimate will be starting all the way in the back this race. Square away the comments real quick to make sure they're not being read over the stream. Yeah, I saw that. You just squaring away the leaderboard.
Yeah, I'm doing that now.
Nice.
Hey, John, technique.
You got to put ill all the way in the back.
I need technique. Then it nastiest. Then
Happy Halloween,
it
everybody. Navy Tiger's squaring
unique.
away the rosters. We'll get going here in a second.
Hold on, Neo just all right. Hold on, I gotta finish the. Gosh, dang it. Let's see. All right, it's Jorge, Jaja, I Need Technique, Happy, Tim Calvert, Sims Frankie, then Neo, then G Rider, then Vapor Draft, then Illegitimate. Okay, cool. So
All right, we're good to go.
We are good to go.
All right, everybody, welcome to Michelin Speedway at Road Atlanta. We are going to be doing a 1-hour endurance race here on this fine Thursday night. Happy Halloween, everybody. Liam, I'm going to need you. Thank you. It's going to be a good race, y'all.
Good luck, boys. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3. I don't know why I started counting down.
Hey. Oh man, glad I could be here for this one. This is going to be one of the most anticipated races on the channel that we've seen up to this point. This is race number 2 of Navy Tiger Racing League as they line up on the starting grid. And check it out, this track is a daily race this week, so they've had a ton of practice, but not in Group 3 cars.
Share your screen if you don't mind.
Oh, sure. All right. Got that grid start with false start check. There's a little bit of bumping going on between P4 and P3 there, Neo. Moving on up, the brown turd. Jorge, right off the start, jumping out there. Staying out front with Jaja close by. Jaja, a new member of the league here tonight. Jaja driving a Supra.
We've pretty much stayed pretty single file. I Need Technique back in now 4th made a pass on Sims Frankie, but otherwise it's been single file.
Yeah, got a good tight grouping so far. Just a 3-second separation already here on lap 1 between P1 and P4. Get some view on this white and purple beautiful paint scheme on this Porsche. These Group 3 cars, Navy Tiger, it's very interesting watching these guys race around the track as I've been running race C all week long, man. This track is absolutely stunning now, and knowing these braking points, hitting these apexes correctly is very important as they go through this chicane right here.
It is, and there's a couple more corners that are a little bit more important than others. For example, that little chicane that they just went through is a very important one, as well as that bottom left, if you look on the top map, which they'll be coming to in approximately 30 seconds. These downhill S's are tricky, and it's hard to stay consistent, but it's not as big of a gap as the aforementioned turns.
Yeah, Tim Calvert looking like he's got himself a new livery for tonight. Going through that chicane beautifully. Looking like a pro, but using TC. Oh, and we got a car off. Neo missed last week's race, unfortunately. He's here this week, right? Was he here last week? I don't think he was he?
He was not. He missed last week, but he was there for preseason. He's got damage on the front fender.
Yep. Neo got some front fender damage there, like he said. Maybe it's because he doesn't have quite a good livery on there. I don't know.
I'm not sure, but did Vapor Draft pit? Did he pit?
It appears he pitted on the first lap.
Interesting strategy.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
So we'll go up here to back to mid-pack here, see if we can get some action as Sims Frankie and T. Calver go to bat here, going through the chicane. He does give him a little paint exchange there, but still clean. Good three-way battle going here between P4, P5, and P6, y'all. We will not be replying to comments during the stream. I apologize for that, for the sake of the stream, for the sake of the race, y'all. Thank you for all the likes, guys.
You know, Nasty started on hards, and since he started, he has fallen back. So I'm wondering how this strategy will play off for him in the long run. Because all of those other guys in front of him will have to pit before he does, theoretically.
For sure. Now, if he's smart, and he's experienced, decent driver, decent speed, I think he'll run the fuel strat on those hards, run that fuel tank almost dry before he pits.
Yeah, there's a couple sections where you can actually
Oh,
turn
we got a
down
car off there.
the oh
Calvert's spinning there.
and
He's going to keep it from
Calvert.
getting damaged, though. Got a half-second penalty on Ryder there for track limits.
Calvert decided to go picking flowers.
Trying to go golfing. This isn't golfing, folks. All right, Nasty. Let's get some bumper action
Making
here.
a move.
As he goes up the inside of Sims Frankie. Sims Frankie's going to defend there.
He shut the door on him.
Closing that door.
He had every right to do.
Yeah. Got another car right on top here. Illegitimate, one of the most active members of this league now on Nasty, like stink on shit. Let's go. Up the inside here.
Oh, and
Nasty
Ill makes a move.
Well, Nasty, yeah, Nasty concedes the position there. Big moves by that Lamborghini. Beautiful paint scheme, by the way, Il. That Huracan.
Oh, he gets a little loose.
Check it.
Yeah, I think Nasty's going to struggle on these hards initially, but, I mean, he's done a good job to keep up with this pack so he can grab the draft on these couple straights where it's kind of required.
For sure.
Especially this one coming up after these couple turns.
As he gets a half-second penalty there.
This turn they're coming into right now is arguably the most important turn on this track.
Let's see, Ryder here just outside of Nasty's slipstream. Buck with the penalty here. I think Ryder might be able to catch up to him here. We'll see. Gonna be close. See if we can close down that gap a little bit. The fastest lap currently at 1:19.050 by 18.8 by Technique. Belay my last. Let's see what's going on up front here. Let's check the battle between
Technique has been
Technique.
catching Jaja. I'm not sure if Jaja's falling back or Technique's surging. Either way, they're neck and neck.
But look at the racing soft tires. Both of these drivers chose to start on softs. And
Yeah, they're going to have to pit soon.
yeah, they're going to be hitting that box very soon here if the race engineers call it out correctly.
See, we're 6 minutes into it.
Yep, still a good tight race between the brown turd Jorge. Only a 3.1 second gap here on lap 5.
One thing to notice that I'll point out, look at Jorge's tires compared to second and third.
Right. The wheel versus not, right? I think that's wheel versus not wheel right there. Or it could be the car.
That is true. Jorge is basically driving a piece of cardboard.
Right. Absolutely wonderful fast lap with this much tire wear Technique is doing it, man. He's killing it. Keep in mind, folks, this is not Group 4 like what's in the daily. This is Group 3 as our league is pursuing Group 3 this season. We will be moving on to other groups and other categories as well as one-make racing on Sundays for different classes.
Ooh, Technique might have just grabbed a penalty there. I'm not sure.
Quite possibly. Yes, he did.
He did.
Oh, he may have just got another one there. Cannot park there,
Oh,
Technique.
oh, no.
You definitely cannot park there, Technique. Nice save, though.
That was
Interesting,
an amazing save.
Yeah, I think I'd rather take a 1 second penalty than damage and a break in the grass in the new parking lot.
And you can't blame anything other than tires for that, I don't
Yeah.
think. That front left is struggling.
Right. Yeah, he definitely needs to go visit the pitmaster.
Oh, meanwhile, if you look back to fifth, Nasty has made the pass on Ill.
Oh, look at a little spinny spin.
I
Again,
gave him the
Nasty.
spectator curse.
Buck, you
Spectator
cannot
curse.
park there, my friend. Yeah, crew chief is absolutely screaming at these guys. Get that thing in the pits. Get it in there now, or we're going to have some serious repercussions, guys. These are not $10 cereal box cars. These are race cars. Get them in the pits. Let's see what Tim Calvert back here on these racing mediums. He's actually got the best tires of the field right now, I do believe.
Oh, I think Ill or Sims Frankie got really good tires too. They're about even.
Oh, yeah. Mediums are definitely the smart decision here.
Yeah, I mean, look at Nasty. Look how much trouble he's having staying around traffic.
Yeah,
You know?
if you guys want to comment what you want what you want the commentating to say, we can do that too. So there's plenty of soap on these corners as these guys on racing soft tires were struggling to get around. Look at this up front, Jaja with no front left rubber at all. That's what you get when you buy Chinese, folks.
Technique pitted, and he took a pit penalty. So he's got a 3-second penalty on his outlap from the pit.
Who are we talking about?
Technique.
Technique pulling a 3-second pit penalty. So
Mm-hmm.
one thing
He was
about
in
this,
third.
one thing about this track, probably the most challenging thing about this track is you have to make sure you shoot left over the hill and then go right towards the apex into the pit. He's going to get a 3-second penalty. Jaja going in.
He is. It's going to even out.
Yep.
That's
damage. Ooh, no damage.
Ooh.
Let's check on our boy Jorge up front here in this brown turd. That's definitely a pen crossing that line, Jaja. Definitely a penalty. Welcome to the league, and the trash talking commences. Let's check him as he comes out of the pit. No wall penalties. We are not running wall penalties. Thank goodness, because he'd have about a 900-second penalty right now. Yep, as he does pick up his 3-second. Naz T getting back into the top 5 here. Even Tim Calvert up here looking a little sloppy, but that is the PS2 controller he's using, folks. He is on the pad.
Ooh. Aggressive with that turn.
So we got back here with the 3-second penalty. Jaja all over T. Calvert, man. Gonna make it happen until he has to hit the pit line and wait it out. Gonna have to find a parking spot for 3 seconds coming up soon.
He goes a little wide, but holds it.
He is gonna get by Tim here. Tim struggling in that BMW. You can do this, Tim. You're gonna get that P5 position back for sure. Jaja's gonna lose. Looks like just the one position.
Yeah, he's got a big enough gap.
Technique way back here, but he has pitted, but he has damage. Something happened to Technique when he came out of the pits, it looks like.
Ooh, Sims Frankie assumes the lead, fighting with Ill up here for first, now that Jorge pitted.
Yep, good tight competition up here. Both of these gentlemen on medium tires. We'll go ahead and get a little bit of broadcast mode going here. Let y'all watch this battle for a second.
Oh. Ill starts to push. Battle over.
I missed it. I did not get it on camera. Ill with damage. All right. Let's see what happens here. The brown turd moved back up into P4 after his pit cycle. Now this driver here, his car looks like a homemade machine. I'm not sure what's going on with this interior. Look at this race car. Old school. He's got, no!
No damage.
No damage. I thought that was going to be bad. I was on the interior view there. Wow, sweating right there, man.
Oh my goodness. Good thing that's like a NASCAR thing. It's a big old box.
All right, so we got Ill with a little bit of bumper damage. Nothing too serious. He might actually, Navy Tiger, he might actually want to wait it out till he actually needs to pit tire-wise before he goes in for a damage repair. Looks like maybe not, though. Looks like maybe he's, oh, no, it's not going in.
I don't know if you do. You know, there's only really one straightaway where that's going to come into play on the front stretch.
Yep. Yeah, as long as there's no suspension damage or anything serious. A little bit of bumper. As he hits the back bumper of the Lambo. Tim.
And it's pretty easy to defend here with a lot of these sections like we're going into right now. These S's. There's only one line. You cannot go too wide.
Yep. Yeah, you go too wide, you're in the marbles, you're in the sand, and you're finding a new parking spot here. That is my co-host Navy Tiger talking, for those of you who are wondering. Yes, it is. He is also live over on his YouTube channel, Navy Tiger Racing. Both of us should be able to be heard on both streams, I do believe.
My stream's much more interesting of the same thing.
Shots fired. All right. So they're continuing on. Il and Calvert hanging with each other. Il getting the better advantage on the exit of these turns, though, with his DD Pro. I'm not sure what Tim's doing, but he should have abandoned that pit because that is a terrible pit entry, Tim. Absolutely atrocious. Hitting walls and crossing lines. Getting penalized here. G Ryder going to pick up this position here, I do believe. Now, keep in mind, there is a little bit of wibble wobble going on with the GT servers on a regular basis in spectators mode. That is what you're seeing, if you're wondering. It is not quite as, chaotic as it may look. Any racing going on here? We got a three pack here. This is going to be about it.
Jorge,
right?
yeah, Jorge, provisional leader, presumptive. He's made one. Him and Jaja both made a pit stop. Meanwhile, Nasty, who started on hards, mind you, and Sims Frankie, who started on mediums, both have not pitted. But if you look at their tires, they're very similar. In fact, Sim Frankie has more fuel.
I'm hearing for the grandstands that we need to check T. Calvert for some Jack Daniels in his system, looking sloppy on pit entry earlier. He's definitely sponsored by JD, Jack Daniels. That is our field report from the grandstands. Jaja hanging tight in the top 5, a new member of our league here in this Supra. Looking pretty smooth.
He's been hanging with Jorge for most of this race. I've been really impressed.
Yep. Now, because Jorge chose to switch cars after last race, he is back to
Jorge's
0
battling.
on points. He's back to 0, so it's going to be an interesting potential change here if we get people that can start to keep up here. I think we might have a battle on our hands.
I think he'll be regretting that decision now that Jaja's here.
Yep.
In the Supra, but he's trying to overtake Nasty right now. Who
Yes, he
has
is.
not pitted.
Looks
As
like
he
he's
goes
going to go
to
up
the
the inside. Yep. All right, here we go. Ferrari is going to go ahead and fall back there. Jorge's going to take P2 back from him. Sims Frankie up here going in the pits. Missed the... Ooh, another wall slam there. No damage somehow or another.
He did say that before the race.
Lots of
He
Jack
said he
Daniels
tested
being
it.
drank tonight by these drivers, it seems. This video is not sponsored by any whiskey or anything. No.
But it could be. More to
But it
follow.
could be. Yeah. If you know what I mean. Yeah. So, up here, these top 3 are within 2 seconds here. Third place within 2 seconds of Jorge up in P1 there. Sims Frankie coming out of the pits.
He's got Il right behind him going into the pits, and he's going to get passed by G Ryder. G Ryder on medium still has not pitted. Interesting, and Sims Frankie goes hards, saving the softs.
Let's go back up here to this battle here. It's the only... Well, there might be another one back there, right? Let's see. Yeah, we got another one here. Neo and Sims Frankie about to battle it out here. Potentially.
I don't know. Neo's tires are looking a little worse for wear.
Maybe not as he loses and slams the safer barrier or the tire wall there.
Spectator's curse.
Yeah. Neo with suspension damage on both sides, no tires left. He better bring that thing into the pits, my man.
The
Bring it in
good news is
Yeah.
he needed to anyways.
Yeah, and try not to cross the line as you come through. They will be breathalyzing on pit entry.
Oh,
see if-
Sims Frankie got a penalty, and I Need Technique might be able to within reach on this next turn.
I'm not seeing a penalty on Sims.
He just burned it.
Oh, did he? Okay, cool. Technique closing the gap a little bit, eh? Maybe not. Mediums versus hards. Brand new hards versus old mediums. So all 3
Yeah, the
tire
mediums
compounds are
gonna-
required.
John up in second is on Jorge's bumper.
Yes, he is. Let's get some in-car action here from Jaja as he goes past this or tries to pass this NSX. Old school GT500 car right here. Jorge, one of the best defenders in my friends list out of the hundreds of people that we play with. Jorge is one of the best drivers and best defenders out there, y'all. So he is going to hold his own, but he's very clean as well. He'll concede when needed. Alrighty. So we got Nasty back here in the Ferrari. Still hanging pretty tight here. 5.5 seconds back from the leaders on racing hard tires. About maybe 3 laps from needing to go in the pit. But seeing what we've seen so far, Navy Tiger, I think these guys are going to push these cars as far as they can go before they cross over to the pit line.
I think so too. Sim Spanky did lose the position to I Need Technique in 5th.
Still a tie race, though. We'll see what can happen here. As I see Sims Frankie needing a rollator to drive that car, I'm seeing lots of assists on Sims Frankie's machine there. Unfortunately, we do not have our oldest league member with us tonight. Not sure what happened with that. Maybe it's because it was a little later and whatnot, but we're hoping to see...
Probably took a nap and didn't mean to.
It's quite possible that he is napping, yeah. Uh-oh, we got action between Technique and Ryder. They're pretty much parking on the track. You cannot park there, guys. Good, I'm not sure what to say about that. What do you think?
How did Ryder get his tires like that? Look at Ryder's tires, G Ryder's tires. How is that possible?
Oh my God, that's a broken controller, folks. He is on an Atari stick here, folks. I don't know. His front left tire not looking like the others. One of these things is not like the others here in this factory paint scheme, boring paint scheme. Super as he gets hit by Technique. That was not a smart move by Technique there.
What's up, Wicked? How you doing, man? I don't know what that means.
Yeah. Wes, I'll be right back. I gotta use the old man room.
So we've got Jorge back up front with a second gap. Well, less than a second gap to Jaja. Nasty's holding his own on those hards. He's probably going to run the fuel out of that, I would guess. Although, we'll see. Sims Frankie behind him. You got Calvert. Then Goose Caboose, Vapor Draft. With damage, making silently just coming up the field. Yeah, we have not mentioned Vapor Draft a lot this evening, but he stayed in the back in the beginning parts of this race. 22 minutes in, he finds himself in 6th place.
With rear suspension damage and bumper damage with no gas in it. Still not going in the pit.
Oh.
Skipping the pit cycle.
Interesting strategy.
That Vapor Draft, that is also a.k.a. Goose Caboose in the Renault. So I think the lap 16 bump into the pit lane might be a topic of discussion after this race. Let's see what's going on back here. Let's see what we've got. Jaja in P2 coming up on Jorge. That's one.
Nasty in the pits.
Not
as
a
well
lot
as
of not a lot of tight racing
Technique.
here. So
Technique had engine damage. That's why he's in the pits with
seriously,
brand new tires. Wow.
wow, what did he hit? A tree? A goat? A cow? What did he hit?
A UFO.
Yeah, UFO. Man, what bad luck for Mr. Technique. Neo going in the wall here, getting front end and back end damage with the yellow flag flying. Lots of action out here on the track as Nasty and we'll go Nasty and Vapor Draft going in here. All these guys going in, getting their damage repaired and getting some tires on it. As Calvert comes up here to battle out, actually looks like going to take a lapped car here. That's why I was having a hard time figuring out who was in front of him. That is a lapped vehicle ahead. However, Tim going to have to go in here real soon as well, so it's possible Technique will get that lap back. We'll see.
Jaja's going to have to go in pretty soon, up in second. He's running out of fuel. I don't think he took as near as much as Jorge did.
Yeah, he may not have taken any gas at all, and I know what's wrong with it.
Well, to be fair, he timed it perfectly with those mediums.
Yeah, that's true. Smart man to go in now. If he doesn't, he may be parking it somewhere, folks, that he's not supposed to, and we like to give tickets here at Road Atlanta. We got a little pack racing going on. Maybe. What position is this? All right. So Technique and Nasty. Technique being a lap down is going to hold his own, I'm sure, with Nasty here. P9 and P4 racing each other.
Oh, Jaja stays out.
Wow. Jaja not going in the pit yet, huh? I'm going to watch and see if Technique P9 here is going to get his lap back from P4.
Come on, underdog.
Oof. Alright, what do we got going on back here? Jaja and Jorge battling it out, but Jaja, yeah, he definitely needs to go in this time. We said that about last lap, but maybe he speaks a different language. What do you think?
He must have something up his sleeve because he's hanging with Jorge.
Yeah. Very interesting.
He's been on the same tire as Jorge every stint. I mean, they both went softs then mediums.
And we are just about halfway through this 1 hour long endurance race. About 20, I believe I see 28 minutes underneath my camera there. Yeah, it is exciting to see Jaja hanging with Jorge here in Ill up in P6 in front of our leader. Both of these guys have older tires. Ill had a huge penalty.
Jaja goes in. Smart.
Yep, Jorge's going to stay out for a couple more laps. Yep, down to that 2-liter mark on Jaja's car, see. No damage, though, so he shouldn't have too bad of a pay here. Sims Frankie maintaining the podium position here in P3 in this Porsche. It is getting dark.
He's done really well today.
It is getting dark, so we'll see what happens to track temperatures, you know, how much they affect these tires on this game here. And also, as you see the flames shooting out the tailpipes of that piece of crap Porsche.
I'm wondering if you wouldn't choose to run softs during the night so they would last a little bit longer, theoretically.
Yeah, theoretically. I mean, if this game wasn't so Chinese, it might work that way.
It's Japanese, but
whatever,
yeah.
Same difference.
No.
He said it's Japanese.
Very different.
All right, might have a boxing match up here in the booth here soon. Look at this beautiful sky, though, Navy. Look at this beautiful
Yeah.
sky as they come through the chicane here. Go check on Jaja here. Got a 46-second gap, but he did maintain P2. Interesting. There is a yellow. Not sure.
G-Rider spun.
No damage, though, so that's good. Got a little...
He's on those new hards. He started pushing them.
So we got Technique coming up on the AST. Again, P9 and P4 still battling it out. This looks like the only grouping of cars on the track right now. It'll definitely be interesting. You know, they're on lap 20 now, and pretty much everyone has experienced getting damage with the exception of Jorge and maybe Jaja. Technique being very respectful here as we're seeing a little bit of jitterbugging going on, but very clean driving. Check out our leader up here shooting flames out the side of this car. That thing has got to be tech inspected. After this race, it's looking kind of old.
You know, Vapor Draft has quietly done very well this race. He started in last and struggled early, and he is still up to 7th after a pit.
Yep. All these top 10 positions will be receiving points, so everyone in this race has an opportunity for 1 point or more. Am I correct when I say that?
Yes.
Look at those brakes glowing, man. He's hard on the front brakes. Handling business, Mr. Vapor Draft, Goosey Caboosey. Let's go. And he's not in the max paint scheme, which is interesting. So that's the thing. If you miss a race here on this league, I know that we had some scheduling issues tonight with Halloween and stuff like that. So you will have to we'll have to see what happens here with a secondary potentially later on. In the future, holidays will be moved around. Scheduling will be moved around based on what holiday it is prior to the season starting, y'all.
Move up to Nasty. He has caught Sims Frankie while trying to evade Technique.
All right. Interesting enough. Yeah, Nasty all over Sims Frankie here within half a second. Trying to sniff his butt here with the Ferrari nose. Medium tires, hard tires, hard tires. Let's get two hards and one medium set in the middle. We'll see if Illegitimate can pull and close that gap a little bit. But he is sitting in the top 5. Tim Calvert doing pretty good recovering from that earlier mistake that he made up here in P6.
I think Nasty's going to catch Sims Frankie as I Need Technique goes inside. Oh, this is a three-way battle now. Nasty's on those mediums. Frankie's on hards, and so is Technique, surprisingly. Nasty's in a bad position right now. He's got Frankie slowing him up, and as well, Technique. If Technique makes a
third,
move.
4th, and 9th place battling it out here.
Not something you say often.
No. The heavy damage definitely has a heavy price, man. It's like Mike Tyson biting all his ear off, you know. What are you going to do? Oh, as Sims Frankie goes a little wide, maybe picking up. Let's see what happens here. Let's see. Can he hold the outside? No, he. Oop.
Oh.
Oop.
No. As Nasty goes off, hits the wall. He's got damage.
Very unfortunate for that driver. He's been holding his own for sure. That's going to make it
has,
interesting in the back of the pack. You know, it's going to make it a really interesting bottom 5 here, you know, they've all had damage.
We'll talk to Nasty
Nice
after and see if he wants to protest.
Going
but
up the inside of Frankie.
As far as I can tell, it was a racing incident. But
yeah, looked like an honest mistake to me. You know, nothing too aggressive, but we'll see. So Sims Frankie does go in. Looks like he's going to go out and pull this thing in the pits after they had some good racing there. ST going to pick up that podium right here. So what's going on with Jaja? Jaja's got a lap car behind him as well.
Interesting choice for Nasty to stay out on the left front suspension and front damage.
Ryder conceding that position as he is a lap down. Jaja going to pick up, well, let's see. No, I don't think he will pick up a position on the split cycle from Jorge.
Jorge pitted.
Yes, he did, but I don't think he's going to pick up the position, unfortunately. He's got a whole minute gap between P2 and P1.
Yeah, Jaja pitted earlier. He pitted before Jorge.
And we got another league member joining us in the booth. What's going on tonight, Jibs? We are live here at Road Atlanta. Good talk. And as Technique. Huh?
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, happy Halloween, brother. Technique.
Happy Halloween.
Technique and who was it? Where's he at? Here we go. Yeah, Technique and P8 battling here with P2. We know if it wasn't for what happened earlier with Technique, he would probably be up here in the top 5, guys, because look at this guy's race pace.
He's on the same tire, if I'm not mistaken. What is he on now? Oh, he's on mediums. We will see. He's gaining on Jaja. Meanwhile, Jorge kept that 16-second lead now on Jaja.
Alright, we're back to the front. Sorry about that. Had to put away the stuff up in the booth. We don't want to leave the milk out, you know? 16-second gap, yeah, but it was 1 minute, so he did, if he has some really good laps here, he might have an opportunity to make up some time. We do have about 24 minutes remaining in this race. A lot of time, a lot of things can happen. And it's possible someone could possibly distract Jorge here, you know. Maybe take him to the golf course.
I think Jorge's going to try to make it.
You think so? This many laps?
I think he is. I do.
That'll be
drive that Skyline.
Can you join the lobby and spectate, bro? Because we're announcing and live and all this stuff. Join.
Bad.
No, you're good, dude. Join the lobby so you can see what's going on. You know what I mean? I'm not sure what car is that. Is that an NSX? Is that what it is?
What?
His Jorge. Yeah.
No, it's a Nissan Skyline Silhouette.
Oh, is it the Silhouette?
It's arguably the worst G Group 3 car.
So, Jibs, are you spectating? Are you in already?
No, I'm not.
Okay, you just knew you had been watching, huh?
No.
Oh, how'd you know he was in the Skyline?
I asked if he was. I didn't know.
Oh, my bad, dude. Okay. We started it late tonight because of Halloween, so everybody knows.
Pretty lonely out there for most people except for Technique and Jaja. I know Jaja's feeling it.
What happened there? I was dealing with my kid. Jaja looked like he pulled over for a second. What, am I mistaken?
I think he did. Oh my goodness. I missed it.
What was that about?
Oh my god.
Everybody here is pretty much spread out there. You're right. I mean, it looks like we got a car back here. I don't know what position that is. He was completely sideways. G Ryder.
Yeah, he was.
So, 10 position field here this race due to the holiday. We are missing a couple drivers. We're hoping to have a full field next week. So anybody watching that wants to join the league, please let us know and we'll get you in, y'all. What position is he in? 8th? There's really nobody. Everybody's kind of by themselves.
Yeah, they are.
And Jaja just a little ways behind a lapped car. I think that's
Oh, that's technique.
Is it technique up there?
Yeah.
So with the points table looking the way it's looking, and Jorge being at the 0 position on the points, in all honesty, Jaja has a good opportunity here to take the lead in the points on his first race, right?
No, well, if Jorge stays in first, he'll still get more than, because it's Jaja's
Well,
first
I mean,
race.
though, he's going to have if he
Yeah.
finishes where he's at, he's going to be high up on the points either way, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah, he will.
it'd be what?
But, G-Rider just lapped. G-Rider's in 9th, and he just lapped 10th place.
Oh, my God. Neo using the Lexus here. It looks like he's in auto drive. He's got his flashers on.
It does, doesn't it?
He should probably pull that car over and get it off the track if he's in auto drive. That's not a thing we do here in this league. We'll be watching for
we'll
that.
monitor that.
Yeah. We don't want people getting in each other's way. Can't tell who's coming up on him here. Who's that? Nasty?
Pretty lonely race so far.
We
in
got-
the night air of Georgia.
So we got Jaja on P2 coming up on Technique in P8. Go to Jaja here. We got a little bit of grouping starting to build up back there. Looks like Ill and Naz T. So this could be a good, interesting to watch. Oh, Neo, actually. Ill and Neo in auto drive
Neo,
still.
I think it's in auto drive.
Which is
Neo.
not allowed for very
Might have to
long
kick
here.
him.
Yeah, we might have
Wow.
to.
Well, he doesn't. He's not driving like he's on auto drive.
Look at
He's
his.
just got the caution
monitor.
lights.
Let's monitor his speed. Let's see if he goes in. He needs fuel. If he goes in, he is not in auto drive. He's just got his lights on.
Yeah, he might just have his lights on.
If he's going in, he missed it.
No,
He's not in
I don't
auto
think
drive.
he's in auto
He's
drive.
not in auto
No.
drive. He's just
No,
got his
no way.
flashers on. All right, sorry about that, Neo.
yeah.
All right, as we have Vapor, Draft, and Ryder in the pits here.
That was close, Neo. You were trying to be safe, and that was close.
You almost got those boot. All right. Clear the air there. Goose Caboose killing it up here in P8. Got an opportunity here as Tim Calvert goes in the pits on his Racing Hard tires. A little early there, I think.
I don't know. He was on hards. Let's see what he does. I mean, it's got to be mediums. I don't think softs can last this long. 18 minutes or 17 minutes. I think it's got to be mediums.
Yeah, Sims Frankie on softs. Calvert coming out on hards again.
No, that's just it won't update until he gets out of the pit. Cause it's GranTurismo. It's not iRacing.
Let's see what he does here.
Mediums.
Medium,
Yep.
smart move. Not so smart on the pit line penalty. Once again, drinking too many bottles of whiskey. Alrighty. This vapor draft comes around here. Get in the position.
But Technique is gonna have to pit in front of him in 6, as Ill pits now.
Yep.
Sims Frankie is also probably gonna have to pit. Oh, he's gonna have to pit.
Yep.
But the only person in the top 6
What is Neo?
that don't have to pit is the leader.
Yeah, Neo ran out of gas.
Oh yeah. Just stay out of the racing line, bud. If you see people.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so up here, P1, we got Jorge with a 19-second lead on Jaja. Oh, driving directly in the racing line and out of fuel. We're definitely going to be talking about him after the race.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, he gets out of the way there. Yeah, he was in the racing line again.
Liam, do not flash that towards me. Just let him know. Neo, if you're out of fuel, get off the racing line, please. Alright.
Yeah, he's booking it at 50 miles an hour.
Yeah, he is. Still in the way, right in the middle of the track. He is, yeah. Tim Calvert gets around him there. He is a rolling hazard right in the center of the track.
Yeah.
I think it's time to dump.
I think he better go in. Is he not going in? He didn't go in, did he?
No. Did you kick him?
He gone. Yep.
Alright, cool. Right on. Alright, Nasty,
Well,
what's
we
going
lost
on?
one. But everybody's guaranteed 2 points or more.
Yep.
Now. That sucks. He got kicked.
Yeah,
14
I
minutes
think he
to go.
actually was an auto drive earlier when we thought he was. I think he actually was. It just ran him out of fuel, and you're not gonna. This is not an AFK lobby, yo. You pull into the pits if you cannot continue your race for any reason. You pull it into the pits or you quit. You do not maintain out on the track on the racing line and under pace. That is not what we do here. Good to go with that. Let's move on. So we got Jorge on hards. Just over 10 minutes remaining, and I think you were right, Navy Tiger. I think he's going to finish this race on that set of tires.
I think he is too.
Yep.
It'll be a question if Jaja does. I think he's going to try. We'll see how that works out because
not quite as much
Nasty has
rubber
gotta
left
pit.
on those tires on Jaja's car as Jorge has.
Nasty's pitting.
Yeah, Nasty going in, going to take him a fresh set of soft tires, I assume, and get a splash of fuel and get it rolling out there.
Repair that damage.
Oh, he does have some bumper damage.
He's got to go to softs.
As
He's got to
the-
go to softs.
as
This
the
would be
pit
perfect
crew-
for softs.
On the as the pit crew on this terrible atrocity of a racing game does nothing but stare at the bumper to fix it. No hammers
They're
needed
like
here,
a bunch
folks.
of Chiefs.
Yeah, dude. Chiefs. Yeah, go Chiefs.
They just need a cup of coffee and a clipboard.
Yeah. Up there in the goat locker. He means
Don't mop like that. Mop like that.
yeah. You're holding the mop in your hand. Hey, petty officer, you gonna mop the floor today? No, Chief, I'm not. So Ill maintaining a P3 here. Nice podium position by Ill. Let's check on our buddy Vapor Draft. How's he doing? And that Renault looking like he's going to be able to finish this race on that set of tires. Oh, some medium tires. He's got a half a tank of gas, plenty of fuel.
I think Sims Frankie took too much gas.
He did. He took quite a bit.
You know, it's only at 5 liters per second, so it's kind of slow. So I think that might have hurt him.
Maybe, yeah. He said still maintaining a P5 though. But yeah, he definitely. I think we saw this last race out of a few of our members filling up their gas tank. Maybe they're going to making a head call or something, or maybe they get distracted. But definitely taking way too much gas. It's a lot of weight on the car and a lot of time in the pits. As Sims Frankie's going to get his lap back from Jaja, it looks like he's going to go up the inside here.
He does. He's fighting with him.
Mm-hmm.
And Jaja's hating this. You know he is. He's trying to get up there and catch Jorge.
Yep. And now he's got interference from this lap car. There's nothing wrong with the interference as long as you maintain clean.
Yep. It's up to him to pass you. It's not in the rules for you to give it to him.
Even though the game says a blue flag, schnaggle, whatever, man. It is what it is. You do not have to concede. Just be respectful of the leaders, people in the lead lap, no doubt about that. If he is faster, move out of his way, don't block him. Don't necessarily move, but don't block him.
Vapor Draft is within a second of Tim Calvert.
Okay, yeah, we got a little bit of a race going on here. They are both on lap 36, which is nice to see. 2 cars on the same lap.
Battle for 6th.
Yep.
Just outside top 5.
And I believe that Vapor Draft's experience in that Renault, he's got a lot of time behind the wheel of that beautiful Renault.
But he is splitting his time with iRacing, so.
Yep, very true. Splitting his time down the middle with iRacing. Very exciting over there. Sooner or later, more and more of our members are going to be going over there, including myself. So Tim Calvert holding his own here with our boy Vapor Draft, for sure, as the stars shine above here at Road Atlanta. Sparks flying, flames shooting, exciting racing here, folks. As Tim picks up a half a second penalty there.
Ooh,
Ooh.
a little aggressive. Oh,
Tim gonna get
no contact.
Yeah.
This is getting down to it. I think he gives the position. He knows he has the penalty. He doesn't want to slow down and lose the position because...
And he's going to pick up another one here. That's at least a 1 second penalty coming up soon near you.
Oh, he goes off again.
Hold on to it.
He spins.
Oh, keep it out of that.
Oh.
Never mind. He's in the tire wall for a sponsor from Goodyear Damage. Man.
That was a hard hit.
He's stuck to the wall like glue. All right, we got a battle going on between Naz T and G Ryder here. We've already got some reviewable content out of this race. We're going to have to take a gander at it, and see what happened earlier on.
Yeah, there's at least one incident that I'm not sure of.
Yeah, we'll wait on driver's protest to see if if it needs to be reviewed, but we will have a discussion.
If they're good, I'm good.
Yep.
Yeah. So I Need Technique was able to squeeze through there whenever Tim Calvert took his spin and damage into the wall.
So keep your head up, Tim. You're still in P8. You can go in now, take softs, and finish this race off. Would be a smart decision out of you, Tim. Vapor Draft, Sims Frankie, P4, P5, and P6 all on the same lap.
Technique and Vapor Draft are heading into a battle, it looks like. He's slowly gaining on him here and here. Oh, but he pulls on him. Super's going to catch him on this back stretch, though, I feel like.
Yeah, Supra's got straight line speed. The Renault has great in-turn speed, no doubt about it.
Ooh, ill pits from third.
Interesting.
This is mixing things up.
Old tires.
Nasty goes by him.
He is going to come back out on fresh softs, so we'll see. We'll see.
With 6 minutes left, I don't know with that one.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that he had to do what he had to do, right?
Sims, yeah, he does. Sims Frankie goes by him. He's gonna lose at least 2 spots. He comes out on mediums. Interesting.
Oh, what?
With a penalty.
It's very interesting.
With a penalty.
Maybe a huge mistake out of L here.
I don't know if Vapor Draft has enough to catch him though. Vapor Draft's leaving turn 1. Ill is leaving the S's, so they're about a S away. He's got
14.
that 3 second. We'll see.
He's down to the 12-second mark. He's got the 3 second, which is going to bring him closer to 6 seconds from him, probably. That 3 seconds actually like a 5.5 second penalty here. Check up on these 2 drivers here. Who we got? We got Nasty. Oh, what was that ghosting going on there? I'm not sure who the red Ferrari is. Is that
Nasty?
Who's behind him? There's someone behind him. I'll stop switching cameras now. It is what it is. All right, so Nasty up in P3 here. Let's try to catch on the panoramic view here, see who's actually on him, because there's somebody there.
Vapor Draft, I Need Technique are both gunning for Ill right now. Ill's gonna have to do something to hold them off, I feel like, by the end of this.
Yeah, he's within that 6 seconds, like I was saying, because that 3 second pit line penalty, gonna be a good one here, folks. We got 5 minutes remaining in this race as Vapor Draft going a little wide, but he saves it from going completely off the track.
Oh, this is gonna slow him down. Ooh, Technique might have just grabbed a penalty. He did.
Yes, he did.
That's gonna help. That's gonna help Vapor Draft. But Ill's already pulled back to 7 seconds. So.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know if he's got enough time.
And Ill is just around 9 seconds behind P4 here on brand new tires, and Sims Frankie on old softs in P4. So this will be very interesting to see if Ill could possibly make up a position here.
Look at Jaja's tires. They are dead. He is risking it for the biscuit, that is for sure. I love the aggressiveness. I Need Technique is trying to mount a comeback to Vapor Draft. Well, will he have enough? I think this is going to be a battle to the end. You know Vapor Draft's feeling the pressure. You know he's going to see him in his rear view. He's done a good job since getting that half-second penalty to catch back up within a second. And this is the straight that, oh, he's going to catch him. He's got the draft. Here comes the Supra. Watch that number go down, that delta. That's shooting down. He'll probably be at like 6.6.
And I've been muted for like 5 minutes. Cool. Good announcer, I guess, huh? He does. He flashes his lights at him, as I said quietly in my mic in the privacy of my own home. West, you there?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, man, I was muted for like 5 minutes. Didn't even realize it. I was talking to my son and didn't unmute.
Oh, I need technique
Oh,
all
giving him a
over
bump.
Vapor Trap, but he's got a penalty. I don't know. I think they're gonna have one more lap.
Yep.
One more lap.
Good to see Vapor Draft get that position back, though.
We got a spinner. Nasty spins in third.
Third place. All right.
Sims Frankie coming up.
Yep. Within 2 seconds.
This will be the first battle.
Oh, he
this is gonna
spins
be tight.
again. Oh, no. You cannot park there. Oh, thank God for the ghosting. We couldn't see that car ghosted on our screens. Oh, my
If this is
God.
iRacing, their both races would have been over.
Yeah. Both of those drivers would have been asking for a tow to the yard and a ride to the hospital. All right, what do we got going on here? As we're coming up, we are on the final lap. We want to make sure we catch the leader finishing this race here as he comes up into the final turn of this track. Another W from Jorge.
I think Vapor Draft spun because he lost a lot of time and technique got around him. Jorge finishes in first. Congratulations, Jorge. Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. Getting back those 25 points he sacrificed by switching cars to that piece of crap Silhouette. Still pulling a win here. Jaja coming around into the final chicane, come around up under the walkway here and across the start-finish line in P2. Sims Frankie finishing up in P3, finishing up the podium. Ill recovering nicely, finishing up in P4. We got Technique back here, finishing up P5. Nasty in the Ferrari 6, Vapor Draft P7. Ryder in P8, Calvert in P9, and Neo is DQ'd. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and head down to the racetrack and get a race report from these gentlemen.
Alright, let's switch over.
Switcheroo. All right, good racing, gentlemen.
Shitty fucking race, bro.
Okay, let's keep the negativity down until after the live stream. I'd appreciate it. That's great, Jorge. Congratulations on the win. Anybody, top 3, top 5, whoever? Anybody want to give an interview real quick?
Well, I would have been top 3 if I had a little bit.
Who's talking, and what position were you in? And
Nasty, I finished 6th because I crashed about 18 times on the last lap.
We saw that.
We were watching that closely. Oh,
I had nothing left. I'm riding on like stone wheels.
Fair enough. All right, well, good race, Buck. Finish up in P6 there. Anybody? Anybody else? Sims Frankie, you got a report?
Yeah, I will. It's just a good race, man, and everybody that was in it did really good. Tim, you was killing it too, bro. I know I rode with you the last couple of days, riding around them. We were doing really good, but sometimes this track can just be a pain.
All righty, that's your P3 finisher. Navy Tiger, you got anything for him or a Nasty?
I just want to say really good race for everybody. Y'all did a good job, especially avoiding those big, kind of pull everybody in kind of wrecks that Atlanta can sometimes produce.
Alrighty, we got anybody else in the party want to put anything out there? Il, you there?
Yeah, all I'll say was a good-ass race. I had to pit 4 times, but other than that, it was good.
Alright, good to go.
You guys are clean.
Folks, you heard
So
it first. I need technique needs technique.
I need technique needs technique. That directly from himself, trying to find the sand lot, the whole race. Saw quite a bit of chaos. But hey, P5, bro. Good job. All right, we got anything else before we end the stream and talk about any protests or anything like that?
Yeah, I've got something to say.
Turn one.
What's that, Goose?
I said, great trash on lap one, turn one, running me into the wall. That's all I have to say. I'm out of here for the night. Have a good fucking time.
Alrighty. Sorry to hear that. We'll talk about that. Who was it? I mean, we'll talk about it after the live stream like we discussed. So, appreciate everybody tonight, man. Thanks a lot for all the viewers and the echo in the chat. We appreciate it. Y'all take care, man. Appreciate you watching. See you next Thursday night.